She texted, "I'm keeping the ring but marrying him. Thanks for the down payment on my new life." I responded, "You're welcome." Her screaming voicemail when she learned the ring was fake and the chaos that followed was legendary. I, 29 male, was with Melanie for 4 years. We'd been engaged for 6 months when everything imploded. Looking back, the red flags were doing a whole ass parade, but love makes you colorblind, right? Met her at a friend's birthday party. She was bartending, flirting with everyone for tips, but somehow I thought I was special when she slipped me her number. First few months were incredible. She was fun, spontaneous, always planning adventures. Moved in together after 8 months. That's when little things started. She'd forget her wallet constantly. Her car was always breaking down right when rent was due. Her hours got cut at work, but she still had money for girls' nights and new clothes. I covered for her because that's what partners do, right? My IT job paid well enough. The proposal happened last February. Spent $12K on the ring, 2 months' salary like they say. She posted it everywhere, planned this massive wedding, invited 200 people. I was stressed about costs, but she kept saying, "We only get married once, baby." Then Diego entered the picture. Her new personal trainer at the gym. Suddenly she's doing 2-a-days, coming home glowing, talking about how Diego really gets her fitness journey. I made one joke about her spending more time with him than me, and she lost it. "You're insecure about my success. Diego's helping me become my best self, and you can't handle it." 2 weeks ago, I came home early with food poisoning. Her car was in the driveway, but the house was empty. Found her gym bag, though, with a pregnancy test box inside. Positive test in the bathroom trash. I sat on our bed for an hour, doing math in my head. We hadn't been intimate in 5 weeks. She'd been too stressed with wedding planning. That evening, she came home humming. I asked about her day. "Just wedding stuff with mom." "Cool. Her mom lives 3 hours away." "Hey babe," I said, "found something interesting in the bathroom." Her face went through like 6 expressions before landing on defensive. "You went through my trash?" "The pregnancy test, Mel. I wanted to surprise you." We haven't had sex in over a month. The silence was loud. Then she started crying, but not sad tears, angry ones. "Fine. You want the truth? I'm pregnant with Diego's baby. And you know what? I'm keeping it. I'm marrying him, but I'm also keeping this ring because I earned it putting up with your boring ass for 4 years. I laughed. Actually laughed. Earned it? 4 years of pretending your comic book collection was cool. 4 years of your friends' stupid game nights. 4 years of mediocre sex. Yeah, I earned this ring. Consider it compensation. She grabbed her overnight bag, started throwing clothes in. "Diego's waiting outside. My brother's coming tomorrow for my stuff. And Jake, thanks for the down payment on my new life. This ring will cover a nice honeymoon." She actually strutted out. Posted a selfie with Diego an hour later. Finally free to be with my soulmate. I sat there, numb, then called my jeweler friend Tommy. Update 1. Tommy answered on the second ring. "Yo, what's up? Remember that ring I bought from you? The cushion cut? Yeah, beautiful piece. The one you said looked exactly like the real thing?" He paused. "The moissanite? Bro, yeah, impossible to tell without equipment. Why?" "She's keeping it. Thinks it's worth 12K. Tommy whistled low. "It's worth maybe $800. Beautiful stone, but can you write up an appraisal? The real details? Give me an hour." While waiting, I went through our apartment. Found 3 pregnancy books hidden in her closet. Receipts for prenatal vitamins from 6 weeks ago. Girl had been planning this. Also found a draft email to her friends about how she was trading up and securing the bag with the ring. Her brother Dominic showed up next morning with 2 friends and a U-Haul. Tried to take the TV, the couch, my gaming setup. "Nah, man," I said. "She can have her clothes and personal stuff. Everything else is mine. I have receipts." "She said you agreed to split everything." I pulled out my phone, showed him her text. "I'm keeping the ring but marrying him. Thanks for the down payment on my new life." "Where does that mention furniture?" Dominic got aggressive. "Look, she's pregnant. Don't be a dick." With her trainer's baby, while engaged to me. Who's the dick here? They took her stuff and left, but not before Dominic tried to grab my PS5. She said this was hers. Unless she has a receipt, no. You're really being petty over a gaming console? It's the principle, like keeping an engagement ring when you cheat. Speaking of which, I forwarded Tommy's appraisal to Melanie, the real one. 20 minutes later, my phone exploded. Update 2, 37 missed calls. I counted. Then the voicemail. You lying piece of shit. Fake? The ring is fake? I showed this to everyone. I had it appraised at... Wait, hold on. What do you mean it's moissanite? I want the real ring. You owe me the real ring. Then texts. That's fraud. You're a con artist. I'm calling the police. Diego's coming over there. You can't give someone fake jewelry and not tell them. I'm suing you. I responded once. You're welcome for the down payment on your new life. All $800 of it. Diego showed up that evening. Full tough guy mode, tribal tattoos and tank top, looking like a discount Jason Momoa. Yo bro, we need to talk about that ring. No we don't. You scammed her. That's messed up. I gave my fiancée a ring. She decided to keep it after cheating. How's that my problem? Because you lied about the value. Show me where I said it was worth $12K. I'll wait. He couldn't, because I never did. I just let her assume when she saw the jewelry store box. Look man, Diego shifted tactics. She's pregnant with my kid. That ring was supposed to help us start our family. Maybe you should have thought about that before banging another man's fiancée? It just happened. 6 weeks of pregnancy just happened? Bro, I can do math. He left, but not before saying, this isn't over. Melanie's mom called next. Patricia was always extra. How dare you give my daughter fake jewelry? She's humiliated. She's humiliated because she cheated and got pregnant by her trainer. That's not the point. It's exactly the point. She showed that ring to everyone, posted it online. Her friends think she's lying now. So she's embarrassed because people know the truth? Sounds like a her problem. You're a small petty man, and your daughter's a cheater who tried to steal $12K from me. Guess we all have our flaws. She hung up. But the best part? Melanie had already taken the ring to 3 jewelers trying to sell it. Each one told her the same thing. Beautiful stone, not a diamond, worth under $1,000. Update 3. The entitlement escalated to absurd levels. Melanie tried to file a police report for theft by deception. The officer literally laughed. She posted about it on Facebook. Went to the police about my ex scamming me with fake jewelry, and they said it's a civil matter. The system protects con artists. Comments were brutal. Girl, you cheated on him and kept the ring. This is karma and it's delicious. Team ex-fiancé, blah. Her best friend Ashley messaged me, just give her money for a real ring. She's pregnant and stressed. She's pregnant by another man. How's that my responsibility? You were together 4 years, and she was banging Diego for how long? That's different. How? She was finding herself. She found herself under her personal trainer. Not my problem anymore. Then came the masterpiece. Melanie created an invoice. An actual PDF invoice for services rendered 2020 to 2024, including emotional labor, $50,000, relationship management, $30,000, physical intimacy, $25,000, domestic duties, $15,000, dealing with subpar proposal, $10,000, total, $130,000. We'll accept $12,000 for real ring as settlement. I sent it to my group chat. The boys had a field day. My buddy Connor made it his phone wallpaper. Bro, she invoiced you for sex. This is legendary. But I wasn't done. See, Melanie forgot something important. She was still on my Netflix, Spotify, Disney+, HBO Max, everything. Girl had been mooching streaming services for years. I changed every password. Cut her phone from my family plan. Yeah, she was still on that too. Removed her card from my Amazon Prime. The meltdown was immediate. Are you serious? I'm watching Bridgerton. How am I supposed to get my packages? The baby needs music for development. That last one killed me. The baby needs Spotify Premium for development? Diego messaged, bro, just put her back on Netflix, it's $20. If $20 is nothing, you pay for it. It's the principle. You were together for years. Exactly, it's the principle. Update 4. The wedding invites went out. Melanie and Diego beach ceremony requesting monetary gifts for our growing family. She also sent one to me, hand-delivered by her cousin with a note, hope you can be happy for me. M. The audacity was astronomical. Her cousin waited while I read it. So, will you come? To my ex's wedding to the guy she cheated with, where she's pregnant with his baby, wearing the fake ring I gave her? When you put it like that, tell her I'm busy that day. You don't even know what day it is. I'm busy every day she's getting married. But here's where it gets good. Remember that $800 ring? Turns out Diego had plans for it. He was going to pawn it to help pay for the wedding. Took it to a pawn shop, made a scene when they offered him $400. This is a $12K ring. Sir, it's moissanite. My fiancé said it's real. Your fiancé was misinformed. He called me from the parking lot. You sabotaged us. How? By not correcting her assumption? You knew she thought it was real. She also thought I'd be cool with her cheating. People think wrong things sometimes. We need money for the wedding. Get a second job? I'm a personal trainer. I work all day. Apparently not all day since you had time to bang my fiancé. He hung up, but Melanie wasn't done. She tried a new approach, mutual friends. Our friend group split pretty naturally. Most sided with me because, she cheated. But a few tried to play peacemaker. Tessa called, look, what she did was wrong, but the fake ring thing was cruel. Cruel? I bought my girlfriend a beautiful ring. Not my fault, she's too materialistic to appreciate it, unless it costs 5 figures. But you let her believe. She let me believe she was faithful. We all believed things. 2 wrongs don't make a right. No, but her cheating, getting pregnant, keeping the ring, trying to claim my furniture, demanding money, and sending me a wedding invite makes like 7 wrongs. I'm still behind. Then came the extinction burst, learned that term from Reddit. Melanie showed up at my office, pregnant, crying, full performance. Please, I just need enough for a small ceremony, for the baby. My coworkers were watching. She knew it. Mel, you need to leave. You loved me. 4 years, and you threw it away for a guy with abs. I made a mistake. Getting pregnant by another man isn't a mistake. It's a choice. Multiple choices, actually. Security escorted her out. She posted about it. Got thrown out of my ex's workplace for asking for help. Men are trash. Someone commented, didn't you cheat on him? She deleted the post. Update 5, the wedding was in 2 weeks. Melanie was desperate. The venue wanted payment. She'd maxed out her cards on the dress, and that $800 ring wasn't buying anybody's honeymoon. Her brother Dominic reached out. Look man, I know she messed up, but she's my sister. Can you at least sell her the real ring at a discount? What real ring? The actual diamond you obviously have hidden somewhere. Dom, there is no real ring. I bought moissanite because I was smart enough not to spend $12K on jewelry. Nobody buys fake engagement rings. I bought what I could afford while still looking nice. That's called being responsible. So you never loved her? Buying a cheaper ring means I didn't love her? But her banging Diego while wearing it means what exactly? He didn't have an answer. But Melanie had one last card to play. She went to my mom. Called her up crying, I made a mistake, but I always loved your son. The baby needs a father figure. Mom called me. That girl contacted me. And I told her the baby has a father, that trainer she cheated with. Thanks, Ma. Also told her you were raised better than to take back cheaters. Love you too. She asked if I had any jewelry she could have. She what? Said something about family heirlooms being appropriate since she was almost family. The ball's on this woman. Diego, meanwhile, was learning what he'd signed up for. Mutual friends reported he was working 3 jobs to pay for the wedding. Melanie quit her bartending job because she was too pregnant to stand. She was 4 months along. He messaged me again. Bro, can I ask you something? What? Was she always like this? Like what? Expensive. I sent him a screenshot of my credit card statements from our relationship. $6 grand in random purchases over the last year alone. Holy shit. Yeah, how did you afford it? I make good money and lived cheap. You? I took out a loan. For the wedding? For everything. The wedding, baby stuff, her new car. She got a new car? Said she needed something safe for the baby. This dude took out a $40K loan for a woman he'd been officially dating for less than a month. Diego, run. I can't. She's pregnant. That's not a reason to go bankrupt. You don't understand. Her family's already planning everything. Her mom put deposits down. With what money? Mine. Update 6. 3 days before the wedding, the venue canceled. Turns out Diego's loan didn't go through completely. His credit was trash. Melanie called me screaming. You did this. How could I tank Diego's credit? You know people. You work in IT. I fix computers, not FICO scores. We're going to be homeless. You have an apartment. Diego's moving in and we need bigger, so get a job? I'm pregnant. Millions of pregnant women work. You're not special. She hung up and did what she does best, posted on social media. But this time she messed up. She tagged Diego's other girlfriend. Yeah, another girlfriend. Turns out our boy Diego wasn't just training Melanie. He had a whole side situation with another client, Becca, who thought she was his main girl. Becca was unhappy. The Facebook war was incredible. Becca posted screenshots of texts from Diego from the same days he was with Melanie, pictures of them together, plans they'd made. Melanie tried damage control. She's obsessed with my man. Becca responded with receipts, Venmo payments to Diego labeled for last night, dated when Melanie thought he was at the gym. I made popcorn and watched it unfold. Diego tried calling me. Bro, I'm fucked. Yeah, you are. Mel's throwing my stuff out. Where's Becca? Also throwing my stuff out. Where you gonna go? I don't know. Can I crash? Absolutely not. Come on, bros before. You banged my fiancé, we're not bros. The wedding was obviously off. Patricia Mel's mom called me again. This is your fault. How is Diego cheating on your daughter with another woman? My fault. If you'd just been a man and taken her back, she'd still be pregnant with another man's baby? You're vindictive. I'm living my life. Your daughter keeps dragging me into her drama. She needs closure. She got closure when she left me for him. Update 7. Post-cancelled wedding was a disaster. Melanie lost the deposits, about $8K of Diego's loan money. Diego was couch surfing. Becca keyed his car. But Melanie wasn't done with me yet. She applied for unemployment saying I fired her. Problem: I never employed her. She put me as her previous employer, thinking she could claim emotional distress or some shit. Unemployment office called me. Sir, did you employ Melanie Rodriguez? No. She listed you as, I was her ex-fiancé, never her employer. She's claiming wrongful termination. From being engaged, that's called a breakup. The unemployment guy actually laughed. We'll mark this as fraudulent. She got flagged in the system. Then came the small claims court summons. She was suing me for 1. The real engagement ring, $12,000. 2. Emotional damages, $10,000. 3. Lost wedding opportunities, $8,000. Total $30,000. My lawyer friend looked at it and laughed. She has no case. Show up, bring receipts. This'll be done in 20 minutes. Court. Melanie showed up looking rough. Diego wasn't there. They were done. She was now 5 months pregnant, living with her mom, working at a gas station. Judge asked her to present her case. Your Honor, he gave me a fake ring. Do you have proof he told you it was real? Well, no, but do you have any written agreement about the ring's value? No, but everyone knows. Ma'am, did you keep the ring after ending the engagement? Yes. Why? Because I earned it. Judge looked at me. Sir? I bought a moissanite ring for $800. Have the receipt. She assumed it was diamond. When she cheated and left, she kept it. Now she's mad it's not worth what she imagined. Judge looked at receipts, her texts admitting to cheating, the invoice she sent me. I brought that for fun. Ma'am, you have no case. Dismissed. But the judge wasn't done. Also, ma'am, traditionally, if an engagement ends due to infidelity by the recipient, the ring should be returned. He could countersue for the ring back. Melanie went pale. What? I stood up. Your Honor, I'd like to countersue for my ring back. You gave it to me as a promise of marriage, which you broke. I'd like my $800 ring back, please. Judge granted it. Melanie had 30 days to return the ring or pay me $800. Final update. She tried to return a different ring, a cubic zirconia piece from Target. I had Tommy verify it wasn't mine. This isn't the ring I gave you. Prove it. I pulled out photos from her Instagram. The setting's different. Try again. She claimed she lost it. Judge said pay the $800 then. She refused. Her wages got garnished, $50 a month from her gas station job. Last I heard, Diego's trying to get back with Becca, Melanie's living with her mom, and she had the baby. Named it Destiny, which feels appropriate. She messaged me last month, I hope you're happy. You ruined my life. No, you ruined your life. I just didn't save you from the consequences. I could have been a good wife to you. You were literally pregnant with another man's baby. I would have said it was yours. That's worse. You get that's worse, right? She blocked me. Finally, Tommy still has the moissanite ring story as his go-to customer tale. My mom refers to this as The time you outsmarted that trollop. My friends call it the great ring sting. Me, I'm doing fine. Dating a nice woman from my book club who thinks the whole story is hilarious. She actually asked to see the receipts because she didn't believe someone would invoice their ex for emotional labor. Showed her the PDF. She laughed so hard she cried. Frame this. So I did. It's in my home office. Reminder that sometimes the best revenge is just letting people face the consequences of their own entitlement. And buying moissanite. Always buy moissanite.